How to beat an unbeatable 50k Premier League side in FIFA 23's Ultimate Team that will get you victory after victory. I'm your boy People of FIFA, and in the forthcoming 10 plus minutes I will tell you everything about it. The formation, the setup, the player instructions, who to use in what position, it is all here. If you love that, give a thumbs up, subscribe and put on the notification bell. Are you tired of losing every single game in FIFA 23 against God squads? Don't worry, using the link down below will take you to u7buy.com, the best FUT coin site in the world. It's quick, it's reliable, and if you use the code Viva, they will reward you with an extra big discount. Before starting off with the goalkeeper and the full squad on the bench, I'm showing you some cheap alternatives. So if the starting 11 is too expensive, you can actually switch the goalkeepers, the center backs, the full backs, the midfielders, and the wingers instead of the starting players. Of course, not Heung-min Son and Jackie Grealish lone players, but for the all the other ones, it goes. They're the cheaper versions of the starting 11. So if the club is too expensive, don't worry, replacement is on the bench for you. We're starting off the video with my captain and the best, highest rated player in the squad, Edouard Mendy. I could have stolen him on the market for 13.25k. That is just incredible. Normally he goes for around 16k, but if you snipe him, 13k could be a possibility, and after the weekend, if you're not buying in the weekend for example, he will be even cheaper. So Edouard Mendy is an absolute class goalkeeper. He has amazing reflexes, he comes for crosses, he can play sweeper keeper, he is very quick when a striker is there in and around the penalty box to dive at his feet. Then Edouard Mendy saved me several times. You can talk about Alisson Becker, Edison Moraes, but trust me, Edouard Mendy will do the fantastic job for you. So let's go to the right hand side of this team. We're starting off with Joe Gomez. Guys, be aware, all the prices that you will be shown, 9.9k for Joe Gomez, is with a shadow card. So without a shadow card, he could be even cheaper, but my tip is, if you're going for a player, look for a shadow on it. For example, Joe Gomez might be 8.5k, and with a shadow card 9.5929k. So is it worth it to select a shadow card? I think yes, because if you have to buy it separately, Joe Gomez and a shadow card, you go easily over the 11k at the moment. So yes, Joe Gomez with a shadow card, he's a monster. He's catching up with Pelé, Cristiano Ronaldo, Kylian Mbappé. All of them will be eaten alive. Last year he was one of my favorite players in the Bundesliga, and yes, I crossed my fingers for a switch to the Premier League and it came true. We're talking about Kevin Mbabu, the former right back of VfL Wolfsburg, is now a Fulham player. His speed went down slightly in comparison with FIFA 23, but nothing a shadow card can't really fix. Once again, look for Mbabu with a shadow card. You pay 400-500 counts extra, but it's worth it every single match. This man has high attacking work rate. That's the only downside if you like a fullback to stay back a little bit more. On the right hand side of the midfield, I'm going for the £50 million signing of the Wolverhampton Wanderers, Matheus Nunes. 50 mil in real life, only 2.5k in the FIFA game. And if that isn't good enough, look at those stats. Everything is touching 75, 80 plus, and give him an engine card, an architect, a guardian, a shadow card, whatever you desire, and he will be a root gullet gang member, and that for only 2.5k. Well, it feels like a steal. So then we're moving to the left hand side of the pitch before we go to the attacking positions, and there we are combining Joe Gomez with, you can see it, Manuel Akanji. If you have the cash, you can go for Inform Akanji, but his normal card is already working very well for me. On every single position and every single player, I'm putting a shadow anchor card for defensive players because that is just a big plus. Akanji also has the speed just like Joe Gomez. He's slightly slower, but Akanji makes up for that with incredible physical abilities. So with Joe Gomez, Akanji, and Edouard Mendy, you're good to go in the higher divisions and to win some trophies in the weekend league. The left back is one of my favorites in the Premier League this year, and that is Tyrone Malacia of Manchester United. Last year we should have gone for Luke Shaw, for example, or even Henry, the silver player of Brentford, because there was not a lot of cheap left backs to go for. Andrew Robertson for me is just too slow in the higher competitions. So with Malacia, you get a cheap alternative, a good one, Plus, he comes with a lot of skills. He's costing me around 10k with a shadow card. If he is too expensive, you can also use Renam Lodi on that position. It is, as it is, matching your budget. On the left hand side of the midfield, I'm going for a cheap solution with Fretch. The Manchester United center midfielder can be used as a box-to-box player, but he also has a high work rate, so he will be up and down the pitch 90 minutes long. The downside on Fred is his shooting, but hey, how often do you score actually with a center midfielder? You're using them for the runs to get some attraction from the center backs or the full backs, and then make a devastating pass or assist for the strikers to finish it off. Fred, in every single game, he did what I... On the cam position, you have two solutions. The cheapest one is Kai Havertz, around 15k, and Havertz will be yours. I think his medium work rate is a little bit a downside on the card. So if you want to upgrade that, you could buy Phil Foden and give him a cam card. His alternative position is a lot better than a slow Phil Foden down the wing. But so far, Kai Havertz is matching the budget. He has the skills, a good through ball, plus he's also a clinical finisher coming from the cam position. On the right hand side, on the bench, we have Adama Traore. I always use him as a super substitution. After 60 minutes in the game, I'm switching off Lucas Moura for Adama and see miracles happen. Adama already looks pretty quick, but if you use him against a tired squad, it feels like flying and cheating the game. Lucas Moura is a clinical finisher for a right winger. He has decent shooting in comparison with Adama Traore. His shooting, finishing and dribbling is way better, but Adama is there for the last 30 minutes to destroy an opponent when he's already on his knees. It's Adama, so a great combination. Lucas to start off with, Adama as a super sub. On the left hand side, another player I could snipe easily, and that was Marcus Rashford. Around 10k and Marcus will be yours. Don't be fooled by his overall rating of 81, because Marcus is bringing a lot out there on the pitch. Quick feet, dribbling skills, 4-star, plus a great finisher is always good down the wing, because you know you will get those chances with left-footed players, right-footed players. If the finishes isn't there, you can't only sweat your way to the glory, but in the higher divisions, you can't only sweat. You need claws, and that's what Rashford brings to your team. And the final player in the starting 11 is Darwin Núñez of Uruguay and Liverpool. But don't click away, guys. I will tell you everything about the formation, the team instructions, the player instructions, their player roles. So if you want to have the full experience, let's call it like that, watch until the end. Darwin Núñez, lightning quick. For me, the downside was his dribbling. His physicality is insane, his space is insane, his finishing was amazing, but the final touch, sometimes I was escaping the center backs and then the goalkeeper was coming, and the dribbling abilities of Darwin Núñez were not like I wanted it to be. You know what I mean? He wasn't keeping the ball close to his feet. If you know how he does it, it's okay, you can adapt your playing style, but the first few games, try him out a little bit. His acceleration will be 99 with a hunter card, so he is lightning quick and sometimes too quick even for the ball. Well guys, this is the starting 11. It will cost you around 100k, but if you want to downscale it to 50k, put the players from the bench in the starting 11 and still get a lot of victories. Let's go to the team instructions. I always like to keep it quite simple. I don't want to play too high up the pitch. I'm keeping it balanced, not dropping back as well, because then, well, long shots will be killing your goalkeeper, and in the attacking formation, it's quite easy as well. Ball possession or slow build-up play is something I love, and then direct passing, for example. Not too many players in and around the penalty box because you don't want to get hit by counter-attacks. Same with free kicks and corner kicks. It's easier to get a goal against your side with a corner or free kick than actually score a goal. The player instructions: goalkeeper, come for crosses, sweeper keeper. Center back left, center back right, stay back all the time. Right back, left back, stay back all the time. You can change that if you love it. CDM left, CDM right, stay back all the time. Havertz, just don't touch it. Right winger, stay forward, cut inside, get in behind. Left wing, stay forward, get in behind, cut inside. And the striker, stay forward and cut inside. He can't do that, just get in behind them. So if you use those instructions, you will be good to go. Well guys, if you love the video, give a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and click the I button for everything you want to know about the FIFA career mode, about FIFA Ultimate Team. Within a couple of hours, if you watch all my videos, you're good to go for the forthcoming year. How bad is that? Invest a couple of hours to be a mastermind in FIFA. I thank you all for watching, and if you click the I button, I hope to see you back in a flash.